Greetings again, cherished listeners and viewers. Welcome to part 2 of our channel or art story, Care for Humanity Fan Club International, the untold story and hardship. Part 2 will be dealing with the arrest and prosecution of Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo. The arrest and prosecution of Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo. This Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo was a manager at one of the fan clubs called Poverty Alleviation Fund, which was also located here in Nkranza. Poverty Alleviation Fund is affiliated to DKM Microfinance. So in the rebel of these fights by members to have their monies paid back to them, some of the members acquired the service of a lawyer by name Lawyer Barima of Nkrabea Chambers, Sunyani. Lawyer Barima started the fight to retrieve members or customers locked up money. Then in this fight, Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo came up with an announcement on the radio stations in Nkranza South that he has been sent by the management, specifically Martin Kedele, Aziz Achuliwo, and Boakye Nkrumah, that he should collect the passbooks for calculations to be made for payment or for onward payment. When asked what about their records, he said, because the place was vandalized by some members during the collapse, they couldn't retrieve their documents and their computers. Some vehemently opposed the collection of the passbooks and kept theirs, whilst others gave their passbooks to these Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo. They went to the office and gave out the passbooks. When Boakye collected these passbooks, he vanished into thin air. Nothing was heard from him for several months, until a group was formed. That is the concerned members of victims of Care for Humanity Fan Club International, to chase down their money, to also chase Boakye for the original passbooks. All attempts to get Boakye to give them the passbooks proved futile. The police, somewhere along the line, said they couldn't find Boakye, but if members could locate where Boakye was, they would effect an arrest and subsequently prosecute him. So members searched and finally got Yiadom Boakye Kwadwo's hideout somewhere in Sunyani. He was arrested by the police one early morning and arraigned before court. A circuit court in Sunyani, or the circuit court in Sunyani. Since it was a criminal case, the police were the prosecution. And Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo had a lawyer. In the course of the proceedings, which took almost a year and over, members had to find means to travel always. The case is heard from Nkranza to Sunyani throughout the proceedings of the case, which took almost getting to 2 years. It will interest you to know that during the proceedings, Boakye Yiadom Kwadwo repeated that he was only a messenger sent by the managers of Care for Humanity Fan Club International. That is to say, Martin Kedele, Aziz Achuliwo, and Nkrumah Boakye, to retrieve the passbooks for calculations so that payment could be made. The lawyer for Boakye Yiadom Nkrumah also insisted that his client was not guilty. Lawyer Berima of Nkrabia Chambers was in the case only as a witness. So at the end of almost a 2 years case, the judge ruled that Yiadom Boakye Kwadwo was not guilty. And that per the record, the police should rather search for the actual managers and prosecute them. So the police or the prosecution was advised to rather search for Martin K. Dele, Aziz Achuliwo, and Nkrumah Boakye, because since they were directly related to Care for Humanity Fan Club International. Now, the hunt or the search for these individuals is in part 3 of our videos or our series. And listeners and members and viewers, it will interest you to know that the part 3 of our series is going to be damning. Things are going to be said. Revelations are going to be brought forth. And you will see why members still don't have their money. Who is actually protecting these individuals? Who is preventing the police from arresting Martin K. Dele? And who is shielding him from facing the rule of law? Members, fans, listeners, stay glued. Subscribe to this channel. Share the video as much as you can so that we will see the type of lawlessness that has engulfed this country. And we will see why it has become increasingly difficult for members who saved their hard-earned money in Care for Humanity Fan Club International to get their money. Thank you. Subscribe, share, click on that bell so that when the part 3 is dropped, you will have a notice. Share. Let it reach every corner. As I said in part 1, if you need any document, anything to assist in this case, or you are interested, just contact. You have the contact, you have the email there. Just send us. We'll send you whatever document that we have. We are prepared to meet with you to discuss some of the things that we may not say here, or to chart a way forward for members to retrieve their hard-earned money or have justice served for these hardship and wrong meted out to them. Thank you. Thank you. See you in part 3.